everybody, welcome back to Theme Geek. I kind of noticed that I was neglecting other parks in Orlando or in the Orlando vicinity, and one of the parks I was neglecting was Legoland. Now, I've been there so many times when I was little, like when it first opened up in 2014, 2013. My brother and I and our family, they were taking us almost once a year, twice a year, because it was cheap, it was affordable, and it was a lot of fun. And what Legoland is doing right now is they're trying to get the audience that can't really afford Disney but can give you that type of Disney experience. Now, you may be saying, why are you saying that they could give a Disney experience? Well, because they're willing to give a quality experience for the children to enjoy. That's not specifically Disney, but it's another level of IP. It's Legoland. So, what is the best way to describe it? Legoland is going to take Disney's audience, younger audience. They're going to take away the families and they're going to bring them to the parks, and Disney's not going to be left with anybody or anything. Because if you really look at it, Legoland for a single day is $74 for an adult. For a child, I think it's free under 2. And then other than that, I think above it's about 50, 40, but that gets you the full day at the park. Not to mention the food. The food is really good there. Especially the apple, whatever you call them, those apple cinnamon fries. Those are really, really good. But what I really wanted to talk about today is how Legoland is cooking. Legoland just came out with a Galacticoaster that I believe is a more kiddie version of Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy and Epcot. Now, I have not been to Epcot in almost 6 to 5 years. I don't know what that is like. I have not been on that because the last time I went, it was under construction. However, what I can say is that it was so much fun last time I went to Epcot, and from what I saw, it looks like fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Well, I know I'm being a little mundane here, but Legoland is one of those places that you could take everybody and everybody would probably have a good time. Even though it's more kid orientated, everybody has a great time there. One of my favorite rides, sorry, that's my student email. One of my favorite rides there is that's not really a ride. They have this minifigure city and they just put tarps over it so you won't sweat to death. But I mean, they have a little minifigure city that is like almost an acre. And you just go in there and you look at all the little, I don't know what the minifigure cities, I guess. I mean, and the ride, as of right now, maybe the Ninjago one. The Ninjago one's pretty good. Or the, what is it? The Dino Coaster thing? Wooden coaster. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, Legoland is really doing a lot more for families than what Disney is doing. Disney is catering more towards Disney adult audience portion that have children, that can afford it, that are willing to spend XZ amount of money on it. Legoland is trying to get those families that want a vacation, want to treat their children to something nice, and they're saying, here, we'll give you an affordable price and we'll give you quality. Because that is really what it is. They give you quality. So you may be saying, okay, why are you doing a Legoland video? I'm like, you've never done a Legoland video. What the heck is going on? Well, as I said, they recently came out with their new ride. And me personally, I think that is one of the best things they could have done. Because Universal is putting up new rides, Disney is renovating, SeaWorld is, I don't know what SeaWorld's doing. I think they put up a new roller coaster or something. And Legoland is trying to stay ahead of the curve here. Even they're collaborating with Peppa Pig Land. I'm not kidding. That's an actual place. But yeah, so hold on. Let me show you this map. Ignore my my thing there. But so this is pretty much the map of Legoland, Florida. And here is the Galacticoaster. I think it's somewhere here in the back. And then you have the water park. But they offer tickets for the water park and the theme park combined. And on top of that, I believe they put a new pirate ride through the Cypress little park here. It's such a good idea. I even think they have a sea life here. Yeah, they have a sea life. Now, I do believe that they're owned by Merlin Entertainment. So you can get packages. So for example, if you want to go to Disney, but you can't spend $184, you can spend $184 here and really you get a 3-day experience. You know, you go to the park one day, you go to the water park another, and then you go to Sea Life another day. And you go to 3 different attractions. And that is a much better deal than going to Disney. Because if you go to Disney, I mean, there's not much really you could do. What are you going to do? Like, what? I don't know how to say this. There's a lot of things to do with Disney, but the price doesn't equate for it. So if you go to Animal Kingdom, there's only about 5 to 4 rides open. Everything else is look-throughs and like 3 shows, and that's about it. And for $164, if I had children, I'd much rather take them to Legoland and let them go crazy and have fun and go there for 2 days. Because I know when I went, I had a lot of fun. It's a really, really, really good theme park. And it's kind of sad it doesn't get any recognition, you know? I really do think they deserve it more. Because I really do care about the quality and keeping up with the rest of the parks in Orlando. Now, what stems Legoland from growing? And it's kind of sad. What I really do think stumps it is where it is. It's in Winter Haven. It's not that far from Orlando, but it's a little bit of a drive. You're going to be from the airport to there about 30 minutes. But again, I'd rather do that and go on all these brand new rides than pay $184 to go to Magic Kingdom. And it's completely packed and you got to buy Lightning Lane and all this other type of stuff. Legoland is doing what Disney is supposed to be doing, catering to families and making it affordable to travel with families. You know, and what breaks my heart about Legoland is that it's so underrated. I mean, I don't see anyone talk about it. I'm the one who's sitting here like, yeah, it's awesome. It's amazing. This is what it's supposed to be for families. Because the last time I went, I loved it. I mean, they have a Lego Ninjago land, and I love Lego Ninjago. But my point is that it's a really good place. It's really, really good. It's just no one ever talks about it. And I didn't even see anyone talking about the Galactic Coaster. You know? They're doing what they can to compete with Disney, and they are taking some of that market. They really are, because I haven't, at least personally, I don't think a lot of people, like I saw a live the other day of people going to Magic Kingdom. There were people there, but it wasn't like how it used to be. Like, I don't know how to describe it personally, but you could kind of tell, like, yeah, something's going on. You know, people can't do this anymore. And that's the saddest part about it, is that they're pricing people out just because they want more money and stuff like that. I mean, they priced me out, and I consider myself a very big Disney fan. But, I mean, it's okay. If I can't afford it, I can't afford it. I like Universal's rides better. I will say that. I like their theming better. And I like their food a lot better. And I'm a fan of both theme parks. But, when I eventually do have kids one day, I will take them to Legoland. I will. I probably will take them there first because I could afford that instead of Disney. Because Disney, you can't do much of anything. You are going to basically just sit there and fry like a little fish, waiting for your Lightning Lane to pop up. You know, even before Lightning Lane was a thing, I think it was called Fast Pass Max or something. And you had to be on the phone immediately when it opened, because if you didn't, you weren't going to get anything. And that's the part that sucks. So, where am I going with this? This is kind of a shorter video. I've been very busy with homework and stuff. I'm actually going to the park soon. Not Legoland, not Legoland or Disney. Um, so I will be taking videos and showing new things. Well, not new things, but new stuff here and there. And I'm really excited to go. It's been a while, but other than that, that's about it. I just wanted to yap about Legoland and how great it is. And seriously, if you have time, look into Legoland. It's phenomenal. You get so much bang for your buck there. It's crazy. Like a family of four could go to Legoland, have the complete package for about what, 1,000? If you think about it, I mean, the only thing that would get you is a hotel room. But the hotel rooms, I mean, you don't have to stay on property. Like I said, you just drive 20 minutes this way and you're fine. It's easier than going on I-4 or doing anything crazy like that. So that's why I say Legoland is going to take Disney's family share and market and whatever you want to call it, whatever the big wig names is, words, and they're going to take that and they're not going to give it back because they there is competition. There is competition in Legoland. But I really, really, truly do believe that eventually, Legoland is gonna. I hate saying this. I really think it might surpass Disney with family fun entertainment. Give it like 5 more years, probably, and they'll keep adding things to the park. Because in just 3 years, they added like three to 2 rides. I think like about 2 rides. Guys, all I gotta say is they're trying. I don't see the mouse trying. I mean, you could say, yeah, but they're putting Monsters Inc. land and they're putting what? Indiana Jones. That's good. The Indiana Jones and all that is great. But for right now, the prices and the food, it's easier to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. I think that's what it's called, Tokyo Disney Sea, than go to freaking Disney in America. It's crazy. I mean, you can't afford it. You can't afford it. I mean, personally, with $184, I much rather go into Legoland and just get that apple cinnamon fry sticks and then leave. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Legoland's a lot of fun. Even if you just go in for the Lego City, I think honestly $74 and you get a bunch of stuff and you see that's pretty entertaining too. But anyway, I'm so sorry if this video was all over the place. This was just me yapping for the sake of yapping video. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I'm glad if you were here for the whole thing. Thank you. And thank you to my subscribers so much for sticking around and listening to me yap for I don't know how long. I don't know how I think this should be my 39th video. I'm trying to upload 4 times a month. Trying to do that. Probably during my summer I will upload more. But for right now, this is what I'm getting used to. So yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Like and subscribe. And see you next time. Bye-bye.